Hello, what's on your MovieMadMan, and I'm back. And today's quite exciting because I've got a new film to show today. This was released in the cinema this year. So far it's not been released in the UK, but I found it on eBay in 4K. So I thought I would go for that. So I picked it up from there. So today we've got the latest film from the boys behind Raka Raka on YouTube. Today we're going to talk about Bring Her Back. So here it is, finally in my grasp, Bring Her Back. This is the latest film from the Raka Raka boys. They have a YouTube channel, so have a look at that. It's pretty fun to watch. The guys behind Talk to Me, which was their first film. There's a back cover for you there as well. This looks like it's going to be quite a special edition too, because it's not like in plastic or anything like that. Well, it's in plastic wrapping, but we're going to get that off. That's what she said. So let's do that. Let's get the plastic off, yeah. Cool, I managed to get that off with one hand. That's what she said. Let's have a look at the inside of this side. So it slips out here. There's the front for you there again. And the back. This looks like it opens up. Cool, look at that. That's scary, isn't it? And then you've got beautiful 4K disc in there. No Blu-ray, but we won't hold that against it. And there's also something else in here. So look at this. Cool. So you've got some art cards in here too. One there. And another one. 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 And they all have this on the back. So that's quite nice. I wasn't expecting that. How beautiful. What a nice little addition there. Wasn't expecting that, but that was quite pleasant. I'm gonna go have a look at the 4K. Now I haven't got anything to compare it to. I've only got this. I don't even have this digitally, so I literally will just be looking at the 4K and saying, yeah, that looks good. I'll be like, nah, that don't look very good. So yeah, stay there and I'll be right back. So that was a really nice experience for me. Like I said before, I don't have anything to compare this to. I don't have an HD source or a 4K source to compare this to. But I did look at the 4K disc, so it's a good start. Speaking of the 4K disc, I didn't realise that when you take the disc out here, there's a nice little image in the background there, which I didn't realise. So I just thought I'd show that to you now. I really enjoyed this when I saw it in the cinema. Haven't actually watched the whole film all the way through since I saw it at the cinema, but I did obviously look at the essentials for this review. What with it being a brand new film that was probably shot either earlier this year or last year, probably last year to be fair, the picture looks really good. It's got really nice sound in there as well. It does come with Dolby Vision, it does come with Dolby Atmos, so you Vision and Atmos lovers are going to be very happy to see and hear that. It's not really for the faint of heart. If you don't do very well with strong violence, this does have quite a lot of strong violence, more in the second half of the film, because it does slowly build to what's going on. But it's definitely not for people that don't like gore and violence. So weirdly enough, this has got some bar dissolves in there. It's not a film, I don't think it was shot for the IMAX. We definitely didn't have it in our IMAX, but there are a few sequences in here where the bars dissolve away and then the bars dissolve back in. I don't really understand the context behind why we lose the bars and they come back in. There is a director's commentary on here, so maybe they'll mention it in there as to why the picture goes full screen and then back to being framed. They're really nice results though, I'll tell you that. You know what I'm like when it comes to seeing black bars disappear and then come back again. It's a really strange aspect of me, to be fair. All in all, if you like a good horror film, this is a very different take on horror films that I've seen in a while. It's very enjoyable. It's something that I look forward to watching again and showing some of my friends that haven't seen it yet. It's a very nice looking picture. Like I said, the HDR is really good. Everything outside, everything inside, all looks pretty good. There's some really nice close-ups. Picture details, that's what you look for in a 4K film, really. And it's also a really nice addition, so that helps. There's a lot of positives for you here for this film, so that's quite nice. I feel like I've been a little negative about 4Ks recently, but it's definitely worth the pickup. I got this from eBay, so if you don't want to wait to find out when it's going to be released in the UK, just grab it on eBay. It wasn't overly expensive. It was only like 25-30 quid, so it wasn't too bad for the bank. But yeah, I'd say it was definitely worth it if you haven't seen it. If you like a bit of gore, if you like a bit of horror, bring her back. It's definitely the way to go. From the guys that made Talk to Me, which I've mentioned, but thought I'd throw that in there again. So that's all from me for today. There's a link in the description that will lead you to my books. As you know, if you could look into getting my books, that'd be really good, because I really want people to read them. See what you think. Get a bit of feedback. Should I give up being an author, or should I keep going? Because I am working on a third, but I feel like no one cares, so I guess I'll find out. I know it's go now though. If you could like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'm going to fuck off. Okay? Goodbye.